Right, so I did that thing again where you're like kind of tired the day before, and because you're editing stuff, you don't exactly sleep early. Headed downtown because I set up this morning coffee meeting. So I figured I should learn all that I can and also do a little bit more connecting with people who are in the field, because one, connecting with other creators is awesome, and also like I just want to learn everything that I can, you know? So yeah, if my eyes are like super red, then it's because I'm actually like dead tired, which I guess is like nothing new when you're doing daily videos and like trying to add like some level of production value, which I feel bad saying now because like I found like I've been watching, just like binge watching that Cody Wanner's channel, and I'll put a link to that over in the description or at the end of this video or whatever. The production value on the stuff that he's making is just like nuts, and I don't know how he can make every single episode like inspiring and encouraging, but it really makes me want to try and up my game. So that's what I'm trying to do going forward, is like adding more and more value, whether that value is like coming out of like my mouth, which, you know, that questionable. Just arrived, so gonna go ahead and sit down and grab a coffee. Oh, dang it. Guess I won't be grabbing coffee for like 3 more minutes. But just ran into the middle of the street because there's like nobody outside right now, almost, and got some pictures because like you usually can't do that without getting hit by a car. So perks of arriving somewhere early, I guess. 3 minutes is such a long time to wait for good coffee. It's really good coffee. So, funny thing, ended up getting the dates wrong for that whole coffee meeting. It's funny, I went and like checked the chat, and then I actually set it for like a month later, and then for some reason still went there this morning. Either way, got coffee, was able to like just have some of the best coffee I think in Columbus, and got some B-roll while I was there, edited a video, and then edited some of the podcast, and it was actually really good morning. So I would have just been sleeping if I hadn't gone there because I was like super tired. And while I was editing the podcast, the episode is with John Barron. He was on the vlog a while ago. We were interviewing Time Flies, the band. And in the podcast episode, we live streamed it to Facebook. It was at the Columbus Podcast Festival, but he said something there that I think is a really important message, and that's what I'm going to talk about today, just really briefly, short vlog if I can help it. He said that in order to like relinquish judgment of ourselves, of other people, like to become more accepting of others, you have to be like truly accepting of yourself. And like when you really accept who you are, like not only will you be able to accept and like really truly respect other people and be your most authentic self, but you'll be able to create so much more than you think is possible. Just as people, we tend to judge ourselves like very, very harshly, more harshly than we judge other people. But the thing that I think don't realize is that the harsher we judge ourselves, like that's gonna bleed into our relationships with other people, and we're gonna judge others more harshly. We're gonna see them through that lens that we view ourselves, even if it's just a little bit. So being truly loving and accepting of who you are and yourself, like that will be just as much, it'll be amplified to like the people around you, the people that are in our lives. So I think it's really important, it's a really important concept to grasp and to try and become familiar with. And just I was reintroduced and re-inspired by that talk. I'll include a link to like the iTunes for the podcast in the description if you guys are curious to go check that out. So that was the thought for today. I'm gonna go ahead and just keep the video short. I already got B-roll, so yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.